big. Let me search it. Find out how hard I gotta work. It's your from never playing yet. It's your from never playing yet. Hey guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Guye and you're watching Guye B TV. So today we are here with a chit chat. Get ready with me. Today I am going to be using the Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hill collab. I've already used this eyeshadow palette. Love, love, love it. But yeah, we're gonna just play with some colors. We're gonna chit chat, and that's just what it is. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and join the squad. So my eyes take the longest to get done, so I'm gonna try my best to get it done as quick as possible. My wig is sitting over there. I had it on, but I was like, you know what, we'll put it on after. I want my face to just be free. Let me get my camera and everything together. All right, so let's talk. I kind of had a list of like what I wanted to talk about, because I literally would be at work just writing down things like, oh my god, this would be a great thing to talk about, but then it sounds scripted and whatnot, so I'm just gonna let things flow. One thing I did talk about on Twitter was seasonal depression. I was just saying this is around the time when seasonal depression does come around and you start feeling a little discouraged or unmotivated, tired, loss of appetite, just not feeling yourself, and you're not quite sure what it is. And I just wanted to say, like, make sure you're aware, make sure you start taking the precaution to kind of get out of that, like get a hold of it before it gets a hold of you, because y'all know, hey, depression does not discriminate. If it gets you, it'll get you for a long time. My eyes are like, I'm about to use this color pop real quick just because I've had put on like a serum on my face and it's made everything oily, and that's not what we want, okay? And just to make sure like you're aware of it, like get therapy and find a close friend that you really trust and, you know, are able to speak to. Find people that you trust. Give me 1 second, I need to set my alarm clock to just make sure that you're good. Honestly, that's all I'm gonna say, because it's hard out here. And another thing I don't think I ever spoke about last time, but one thing I did this year that I've been wanting to do for a long time was go to therapy, and I finally went. And I think literally everyone should go to therapy at least once. And to go to therapy does not mean there's something wrong with you, does not mean you have a mental illness. Sometimes it just means you just need somebody to talk to, honestly. Honest to God, like, it just may be that, like, you just need someone to talk to. And you want somebody who is not close to you like that, you know? I'm using the color Pinker. So I started going to therapy when I was still in college. And it was like the last semester, quarter, whatever it was. And it literally helped. Like, I was able to just let things out and just free myself of a few things. Because I know sometimes, like, we obviously, not saying I was harboring anything, but therapy helps you make sense of, like, why you are the way you are, because it ties in your past and your actions and the people around you. Like, all those things have something to do with each other. Dead ass. And it's so weird, but it's so good. It was awkward at first, but then I realized I left feeling better, and I was able to focus on like my studies and just my life a little bit more, because I felt like I got a handle on things. So I think that everybody should definitely try it, because I feel like we all have like traumas. We just all have past. We may be holding on to things that we're not even aware of, and you may be hurting and you don't even know it. And just going to therapy, just talking to somebody, honestly, is all it takes. And if you don't like it, then don't go back, you know, simple. Like, if you don't like it, don't go back, but at least try it. Fall is a hard, I feel like, to me, fall is a hard time for a lot of people. And we may not all say it, or we may not all acknowledge it, but it is. Some people have lost loved ones around this time of year, and honestly, due to depression and due to anxiety and all that stuff, but we don't talk about it. I don't think I ever shared that, but one of my exes committed suicide during the fall, winter months, and that's traumatizing, honestly. So whenever that time comes around, it's just kind of like, you know, you just remember that time, and it's not something good to remember, and it sucks that, like, wow, like, this person was really once here, like, in the flesh, and now they're gone, you know, and all you have is that memory every season. So so it's definitely a different time for sure. So like I said, therapy, if you are curious, or if you just want somebody to talk to that's not going to judge you, that's going to give you some nice guidance, because I don't think therapy is about telling you what to do. It's about guiding you through your situations and helping you make sense of it all. That's all it is, honestly. It's worth a try. I like this purple because it's like purple, then it, I don't know, it just does some things, and I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, I'm just kind of scatterbrained today, but that's why we're here. What else has been going on? These brushes feel so rough. Like, what did I do? Hold on, let me use one of these. Just kind of brush it out. Okay, this one feels better. My birthday. I just had my birthday. Best freaking birthday ever. Let's just say I had a good time. And I haven't even responded to everybody's birthday wishes yet. I did it on Twitter, Snapchat, still not yet, Instagram, still not yet, because that's how long it took for me to get my life back together after my birthday. My birthday was a blast. I would do it again the same way, except for a few things, but for the most part, I would do it the same. I had a blast. First time I've actually, like, had a big celebration for my birthday, but I thought it was necessary because, y'all, the older we get, like, we need to cherish these times and cherish these events, because we're only, obviously we only turn the same age once. I'm just gonna use this one, but, like, I'm never gonna be 26 ever again. I'm never gonna be just me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna cherish every moment that I have being responsible only for myself. Let's put it that way. Not to shame anybody who has other responsibilities, you know? Like, I'm just gonna enjoy that. And that's what I'm doing. Like, I've just decided to enjoy my life as just Guye, and whatever may come after that will come, but while it's just me, I'm gonna enjoy that shit, and that's that. What did I just do? No, I did the wrong brush. Okay, we're just gonna, this is why I can't have nice things, because I end up using all my brushes, and then whenever I use them again, they'll have a hint of that color, and then it just throws me off. It's okay, because the main goal is to get the purple. What else was I saying? Yeah, I'm enjoying myself, so then I'm like, you know what, let me celebrate me. Last year we went to Vegas for my birthday. I never really ever did big things for my birthday because, just because, we'll just leave it at that. So it was about time, and I'm so glad I did it. It cost a pretty penny, but it's cool. It was all worth it. Everybody was chill. It wasn't no drama. And I had like a birthday party at this at this club that I was supposed to have it at. Y'all, my birthday at the house we rented was so fun that like I didn't even make it to it. So now I gotta redo it. But this time I'm not gonna make it a big deal. I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm coming. Have my table and stuff, because yeah, didn't make it to that. Well, I'm gonna let this dry because it feels really heavy. I'm gonna get into my foundation and concealer. It was a good time. I would do it again. What else have I been up to, honestly? A lot of lists. So after my birthday, I felt like I had so much stuff to do, and since I work 8 to 5 Tuesday through Friday, and then Monday I only work 8 to 12, it throws me off so badly because, well, obviously all businesses close usually 5:30, and that's the same time I get off work. So I don't have time besides Monday to get everything done, and that means like errands and bills and this and that. And there's not enough of me to do all that and still be good, you know? So, and in cleaning my house and cooking and grocery shopping and, you know what I mean? Like household things plus like life things, laundry, all that. I'm not able to like get it together because 8 hours of my day is spent somewhere else, you know? And I have to be there. So I started incorporating more lists in my life. I've always been a list girl, so it didn't come hard because I always stay with the list. I have a planner, keep that on me always, and that's just kind of my life. So where was I at? So I started making lists at work, and I've always done this. It doesn't matter what job I have. I'm always making a list somewhere, to be honest. So I've been making lists of things I have to get done and things I have to do, whether it's emails, emailing brands back, or just like whatever it may be, just paying my bills, and utilizing my phone. So I make a whole list of things I need to do, and sometimes I'll be like, okay, this day I'll do household things, meaning I'll clean the kitchen, I'll clean and vacuum the living room, my bedroom and bathroom will be a different day. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm on break, I have an hour, so I use my phone, I email brands back, I pay my bills on my phone. I will, since I don't know if I told you guys this, but I'm making my For the Best shirts by a company, so the company is making them instead of me making them at home, because I wanted them to look nice and professional and, you know, comfortable, something that people want to wear. So just emailing back and forth with them, making sure like what they have is what I like, and then getting the t-shirts in, and then, you know, emailing back and forth as to when it'll be done. So it's a lot of like things that I have to incorporate in my like regular day that I can't physically be there for. So using my phone, and then when I am able to be home, then it's like, all right, when you're home, even though you're tired, and I'm tired a lot, I gotta get up and get that stuff done. So it's been a journey, but those lists have honestly saved my life because it keeps me motivated. And I make them like at the start of my day, and then add to them towards the end, and then, you know, cross things out if I get them done during my lunch break. And I love accomplishing lists, so let's not get that twisted. Why is this still not dry? Let me use this. I hate using something and then the shadow is still dry. Okay. So yeah, like I said, that's kind of just how I've been trying to get my life together. Even this weekend, I have a whole list. I'm like, I have videos to make. I have like posts to make and learning how to schedule it. Like my computer and I are best friends. Like I just uploaded one video for my my graduation party in Lincoln. I mean, not Lincoln, in South Dakota. So like I'm on it, y'all, and it feels so freaking good. It feels so good. I didn't think this color was gonna be this color, but hey, it be like that. But yeah, so that's just been my life. And I think that especially in the fall, because fall is going to be that time where you're like, ugh, my goals, this and that, or you're not motivated to do it, just make a list and force yourself to do it. I think I've learned a lot about my strength. And yeah, sometimes I go back to work really tired and feel beat, but at least I accomplished what I needed to, you know, and then I can go from there. So if I can give any piece of advice this time around, that is it. Make a list, look at it, and then also make a list of like things you want to accomplish, not just daily accomplishments, but monthly, or you know, monthly. I'm not gonna say yearly because that's kind of a little stretch, but you never know. So monthly, weekly, daily, I mean, it all helps. And if you get overwhelmed with lists, know that it doesn't all have to get done that day. And that's one thing that I'm so glad I ended up giving myself grace about, because before, if I didn't accomplish everything on my list, I felt like I was a failure, and then, you know, I'd have to make another list. But that's not the case. You can just literally use that and push it over to the next day. And then, like, the goal of a list is to just get it done, right? There's no other, like, goal besides for you to get whatever it is you need to get done, period. And I think that's been very helpful for me. And I learned that a few years ago, so it's been easy for me to get things done, because all I know is, like, as long as I accomplish what I need to, nothing else matters. Everything else can get worked out. So that's that. I'm gonna leave my eyes alone for a little bit and do my concealer. Yo, this ColourPop concealer and ColourPop powder, life. Literally, it's amazing. I don't know why I didn't get it sooner, but it's bomb as heck. What else have I been up to? Honestly, making my next move. Like, y'all always hear me complaining about work, but it's because it's real. It's so real for me. Like, it must be the entrepreneurial bug. Like, I will be at work and I love my job, and everybody knows this, but y'all, no matter what job I have, honestly, it'll never be my dream job, because it's not what I want to do. The closest I've gotten to my dream job is working with the Gravy app, doing shopping parties weekly. That feels like my dream job, because I'm able to do it from home. I'm able to talk about things that I love, things that I use, things that like are amazing, and I'm able to do it on my own turn, my own time, you know. And if I could do more of that, like, I would be so happy, because I just, the whole getting up and working for somebody else is not here for it. Like, I don't like it. And it's not any job's fault. It's just, it's not meant for me. And so I'm just in that bridge trying to figure out, like, okay, this isn't for me. I know this, but, like, what am I doing to create what is for me? Like, am I going hard enough, or am I just complaining and sitting on my ass and doing nothing about it, you know? And I've always been a proactive person, so I don't like to complain and then do nothing. I'm going to complain and do my research and find something else and figure out what it is that I wanted to do, you know? So I'm just in that in between. I'm like, you know what? I could stay here for a little while and while I do what I need to do. And then, like, when I go to work, like, it's a struggle for me to be present. Like, I'm there, but, like, I'm making mistakes, and that's when, like, in Arabic, it's like, nieta, my feet, my fogo, like, my interest is not in it, you know? And and not to say the job is a bad job. It's not. It's just like, it's just boring. Like, I don't know how to explain it all. Like, does that make sense to anybody? Like, it's not the job. It'll always be me. And at first I'm like, am I just lazy? Is it like because I don't like to work? And I'm like, no, like I like to work. I like to, first of all, who doesn't like to take care of themselves? I enjoy being independent. I enjoy like taking care of my own bills. Yeah, I may complain about it here and there, but like I enjoy taking care of myself, and I enjoy being able to provide for myself. Like, that's a good thing. But when it comes to how I provide for myself, I think I know I could find different ways to provide for myself instead of eventually a 9 to 5, you know, because right now we still won't work, but I'm just saying eventually shit's gonna have to change. So yeah, I mean, and I think it's gonna come to me in due time, you guys, because I really believe in things happening when they're supposed to. Like, some things will fall into my lap and I'm like, oh my god, what? Like, I've been wanting this forever and now it's here, you know? So it'll happen for sure. It's just about like aligning myself with that specifically. So being able to align myself with just that, and then letting God lead the way, because obviously I can't do it by myself. I know I'm very smart in different ways in certain areas of my life, and God has shown and proven that to me for sure in many cases and times. So I think that it will for sure happen when it's supposed to, and I just have to continue trusting. Whoa, is it blurry? Okay, there it is. Continue trusting myself and continue trusting the process and praying and honestly just living living my life while I'm at it, because if I don't live my life, then what am I doing, you know? Okay. This makeup is looking good. I love the colors in this palette. I feel so, I don't know, I was gonna say like a flamingo, but that's probably not the right term. But y'all, that's just kind of where I'm at. I'm always in this space. So if you guys want to do me a huge favor and you want to support my t-shirts, buy them. $15. The website is going to be up soon. I'm just waiting for the company to bring my shirts back so I can have them in my hand and be able to send them and whatnot. Obviously I want to be able to sell other things also, so this is just not like the end all be all. But you know, like I said, with in due time, God will show me what it is, where it is, how it is. I need to operate whatever it is that I may be trying to accomplish. I can't find my eyeliner. Whatever, I'm just gonna use my eyeshadow for my gel eyeliner. Yeah, in due time God will reveal all things, so I'm gonna just chill. What else has been going on? A hot girl summer. Have y'all had a hot girl summer? Because I know I have. I've had a super fun summer. Who is emailing me on Labor Day weekend? Hold on, it's probably something stupid too. But once again, I check my email all the time, so it doesn't even matter if it's stupid. We still gonna check it, of course. But yeah, what was I talking about? Hot girl summer. Hot girl summer has been so much fun. This year, like I said, I've been able to just be free and be myself, y'all, and just have fun. Like, no stressing out about anything. Well, you know, stressing out is actually natural, but like, I've just decided to enjoy myself. Like, I graduated, I was very happy about that. I turned 26. Like, 2019 honestly was a year that felt like forever in 2016 for me, because I'm like, am I really gonna get there? Like, am I gonna, not saying I would not see 26, but like, it just felt so far away that it didn't feel like it was coming anytime soon, you know? And look at us now, a whole 26-year-old, a whole graduate, soon to be boss. And I'm just loving it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I definitely want to do some more entrepreneurial things, but I just need to I need to figure out how to work harder, so I can work smarter, so I don't have to work harder, but also continue making things possible. Because I remember, like, for a very long time in life, and I think that came from, like, and this revelation came from going to therapy, I would, like, have really bomb ideas, you guys, and then I would talk myself out of it. I would self-sabotage, and I hated that part about me, because I would always tell my friends, like, this bomb idea I had, I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all, I want to do this and that, and guess who doesn't do it? Me, because I'm too scared. I always tell myself, like, oh, it's not going to work anyways, no one's going to want to buy anything from me. So I spoke all these negative things into my life, and they became, well, obviously, I didn't even get to the part of selling anything because I already talked myself out of creating the product. And my mom is calling. My parents are so cute. Where was I going with that? Yeah, I would self-sabotage, and it sucked because I had notebooks and notebooks and notebooks of ideas. And it's crazy because I never throw them away. So when I go through them, now I see the same ideas happening. Like, I always wanted to make t-shirts, and I remember I sent it to one of my guy friends back in the day, and I was like, oh my god, I want these t-shirts made like this and that, and I sent him the designs. I even colored them how I wanted and everything, and they never, like, he even, like, helped me create, like, a mock version of them, and it looked good, but once again, like, I talked myself out of it. I didn't feel like it was good enough. I didn't feel like anyone else would want to buy it or wear it. It was just not, it sucked. And I did this to myself quite often in many areas. And this year I'm like, you know what? No, like, I'm not gonna allow you to feel like a failure. I'm not gonna allow you to fail by default. I'm not gonna allow you to talk yourself out of your dreams just because of how you're feeling right now. Like, you thought about this, obviously it was important to you, and obviously it's something that you wanted to see happen, so you're gonna make it happen. So I guess it's manifestation, but also I think it's self-encouragement, because like I said, I would talk myself out of so many things. And even this year I did, like, a birthday shoot, and it was very different than something I would usually do, but I had to be let go and enjoy everything that I am today, whether it's imperfect or it's not all the way there yet, because, you know, at the end of the day, like, I'm a work in progress. And that's where I'm just gonna leave it at. Like, I'm a work in progress. I'm gonna continue to work. I'm gonna continue to progress, and, you know, if something is meant for me, it will be for me. No one can ever take away something that was never mine in the first place, and that's something I wholeheartedly believe. Like, you can't take something away from me that wasn't meant for me. If it was meant for me, I would have had it, you know. So that's just been, like, the biggest blessing, to be able to just encourage myself, and then to be okay with, like, other people not believing in me and not supporting me, and just knowing, like, it's fine, and not